good at intros. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not doing that intro again. Fuck that shit. Nah, but before we got cut off, what I was gonna say was that I was happy to hear, even though you guys stated it earlier, I was happy to hear that you guys didn't let the ego of someone directing you as to which song to get on. Because
Word.
a lot of times, especially with certain rap groups and collectives, a lot of that breaks apart due to sometimes maybe ego coming into play. Like, man, you don't tell me I can't rap on this. I probably rap better than him and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that
Yeah.
that trust and camaraderie that you have is like it's something to be admired, I guess. You
Yeah.
gonna say something, Spaceboy?
Oh yeah, word. Cause like something that I think is like so cool about our group is everybody kind of plays like a specific role. Like everybody raps style is like so different and shit too. So it's like no matter what, when it comes to a certain song, it's like all right, this person works well. Like a huge reason why we wanted to have Crunch over Prada's verse on Liquid Tumor was because the way that he raps is so like laid back and chill. So with me yelling, ad libs and shit, like it's kind of like a balance to it. Like like you hear that, and also it kind of becomes like, how like when you're eating like a fucking sandwich or whatever, like okay, you need like certain pieces of shit to like make this shit whole. These niggas fucking laughing, but I'm being
Okay.
so dead ass. Yeah, what's my
I
card?
I, I see
Nah,
that.
nah,
I
yeah.
see the
Like everybody
imagery.
plays like a specific key role with like every single song, so that's why like certain songs has certain people on it. That's why we needed him to like be the only person on Donnie Free because like no, like that you completed that song. Like there's nobody else that like should be on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Fuck shit. I mean, yeah, you can't have a sandwich with just mayonnaise and nothing else in between. That sounded
Yeah,
crazy. I
yeah,
don't know
yeah.
why, but
Facts. Facts.
Jesus Christ. I mean, fuck. I gotta pause literally for that after I said that shit.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. Gotta lament that real quick. All right, but fuck yeah. So that was what song was that? That was Crown. No, was that Crown? Yeah. Oh no 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 no. Yeah, that was Crown. That was Crown. But I guess because you were speaking, I thought it was the song before that. So yeah yeah yeah. You're not a Crown. But so the next track. First of all, the next track is Claire O, and Blkchrist. I can already tell this is your favorite shit because I've been seeing this all over Instagram. I think you shot a video for it.
yeah, we did like a little TikTok video, little joint.
Yeah, you fucking punching the brick wall.
Yeah, that was all. Yo, shout out Kalen. He
Jesus
was like
Christ.
our cameraman for that shit, and it was cold as fuck outside, and my fucking phone had like 6% on it. And we were just like, fuck, let's just do a video. We shot like the Darion video the same day.
Was
Um,
that
yeah.
was the Therion video the one where you drank something, threw up, and then kept rapping like it was
Yeah, yeah,
nothing?
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. I just wanted
Like,
it to look raw as fuck. Raw as fuck. And
like
yeah.
that's what I was gonna say. Was there any thought process that goes into these videos, or do you just on the spot come up with some
A
shit?
lot of them, nah, no thought process at all. There's like a little concept I had before. Like Darion was supposed to be just one take, just
Mhm.
one fucking, but after a while I just kind of changed my mind and like just thought like this needs to be more dynamic and less fucking boring.
All right, man. Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
And now I was gonna say I can see why this is your favorite track because the sample is fucking crazy on this again. Once
Yeah.
again,
That Claro
that
shit. It's like being familiar with it again. It's like I love the Juna song. Juna is hard.
I didn't
But
even know that was a
Claro,
true.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The Claro song is Juna, and like when I first heard that song, I'm like, yo, niggas need to fucking flip this. Like, what the fuck? Like, if you listen to her album, whole album is really good. There's a lot of samples on there, but it's low key
Hmm.
a hip hop album. Like, if you listen to the whole shit, every
Okay.
song is like a hip hop song. Yeah, Claro's insane, and nah, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I wanted it to be like a boom bap type rock beat too. So yeah,
Shit. Shout out to Clara. Well, fucking
yeah, she's bad.
yo, I wanted to say on this track.
She bad as shit.
Hey,
Claro, if you watching this, I love you.
there you go. On this
Six four
track, you
six. Sorry, continue.
okay? Anything else?
No, 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 continue, continue.
Clara Christ?
Claro,
Anything?
oh, that'd be crazy. Claro
Clara
Christ,
Christ?
that'd be crazy.
So you went first of all, you went from freaking some chicks to the first verse, and I think Spaceboy, you went from styling on people, and then the beat switches, and then
Yeah,
you let off some steam.
yeah. I don't know why I
Like,
started dissing niggas.
yeah, you started dissing some former members.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Now
Yeah,
I don't. So I was gonna say, I don't know if this has ever been talked about in the open space. Do you, because you end up dissing some former members, do you want to talk about what happened, or we don't have to
we,
touch that
we
subject if you
could,
don't want
we
to?
could. I want to talk about it. What the fuck? I love talking.
I don't know because I don't know how deep it runs and shit. Like I
No,
don't
no,
want to
no, no,
like.
no. I love talking about
All
it.
right, so
It
all right,
actually,
so
it actually, it actually kind of connects what you were saying about the ego thing, and like that's the reason why like them niggas say they left the group, they got kicked out. That's two different things. Like if you if you quit your job and then you get fired, that's two different things. Um,
uh
it became like a weird ego thing in the sense
and
of yeah, yeah, go
I
ahead.
just want to I want to preface so if that people don't know out there or not in the loop or whatever, I'm talking about Malachi Hurd and Trey the artist, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't
So
know
you're
them.
saying they got
I don't know
kicked?
those names,
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah, I think it's
Oh,
them.
all right. I just okay, cool. Go ahead, continue. I just wanted to like
I think it's them.
okay.
Nah,
All
yeah.
right. Go ahead.
Yeah, niggas was just mad because I'm a fucking producer, and like you said, it's being led sometimes. Like, oh, maybe you wouldn't sound good on this song when niggas' egos are like, oh no, you saying I'm not good, or like certain songs that we perform, it's like no, I feel like I'm doing a service, not a disservice. I'm doing a service to niggas. If I tell you,
Mhm.
yo, don't do that song at this show, it's ass. Obviously, I'm not saying it like that,
Ooh.
but like, I'm not saying it like that, but like, it's like quality control, and that's where groups go wrong sometimes because there's no quality control. Like, you look at like fucking like Caribou and Lil Yachty, that's like the same exact situation. I can tell Yachty had his quality control. You look at the other members in the group and they putting out hot shit. Like that Concrete Boys album that just came out. Like this nigga's always talking about that shit.
That's like a top five favorite album.
And you can tell Yachty was an executive
Okay.
producer in that, and they allowed him to like they just like shut up, and then they were just like, all right, cool, we'll listen on this front, beat wise, everything. But niggas was mad because whatever, it's their egos and shit. But
All right.
yeah,
I'm glad you kind of made that comparison because I remember there was a live that Lil Yachty did where he was talking about Caribou and how he specifically had her go last on the radar freestyle and chose her to
yes,
rap over the 808s because it'll make her stand out and bring out her shit more. All
yep,
right, so you were saying that you kind of played a similar role to that, and I guess they didn't, for some
yep.
reason, I
They didn't
guess
really
they
fuck with
didn't.
it, and I actually sometimes I kind of feel bad for them just because like imagine if I wasn't on Brokeland Volume 2, like I'd be so mad if I was them, like I'm like if I was Malachi, right, and I'm listening to the album. I'd be like, I really wish I was on Claro. I really wish I was on Create. He was on Create. He got taken off. Um, I just
Oh,
like I wish this song is really old.
Yeah, we have
You
like
know?
20
okay.
verses on that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So like, yeah. I just wish that people just put their ego down. Sometimes, everybody gotta have ego. I'm a Gemini, so
Uh-huh.
sometimes I got ego. But everybody got it. But sometimes you gotta put that shit in your back pocket and just let shit rock. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, these niggas is mad
Absolutely.
quiet.
Yeah, yeah, I'm just saying. No, because I'm saying because I know at one point you were saying that maybe I could like work it out one day, but then after a while I was just like, nah, fuck them. So like
Yeah,
I'm
no, no,
guessing
no. Yeah.
somewhere it just went from bad to
Yeah,
worse
it
at
just
some
clicked.
point.
Yeah, it just clicked.
All right,
Yeah.
and I guess to kind of get off, just to end the whole thing on this track specifically, I want to ask, like, do you feel a sense of release when you like, I guess, shoot shots at them particularly, and you feel like you let a weight off your shoulder? Because after you said the rhyme, you kind of just said that, you didn't even like rhyme words at the end of that. You were just saying that because you were mad as fuck. You like say that at the end of the track.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to know if that's something that, is like a release for you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just wanted to curse them out, but niggas be so pussy in real life, so you can't even see them in real life and say it. So I gotta say it on a song. That's
Okay.
really how it be. You know what I mean? So like, it's like these are people that I've like known. I know them in real life. I like be around these niggas. I know where these niggas live and shit. I know people that be. I'm not saying I know where they live. Like I'm gonna pull up on niggas. That's
I
not
was
what.
about to say, damn, I don't know if
Not
it's
like that. Not
the
like that.
choice of
Not like that. Not like that.
words.
I'm saying.
Damn. Might want to cut
I'm
that part.
saying it in a
Might want
way
to
of
cut that
like
part off,
I'm like
please. Please.
I'm in
Yeah,
like
like you're not trying to do that right
yeah,
here.
I'm not
Please,
trying to do that.
people. That's not what
If
we're
I
trying to
was though, I would do. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm in like their atmosphere, so I had to say it on the song.
Well, the
Yeah,
beauty Oh, you done? Okay.
not
So
yet.
the beauty of that is that after that like very intense like moment on the album, it goes into a more lighthearted album with Condom,
Yeah,
which by the way, it says it's only you, but on that track, is that Spaceboy or
yeah.
PradaRob on there? Because
It's just Spaceboy.
okay, yeah, because it didn't say featuring Spaceboy on that. So I just wanted to kind of see who it was that was also on the track with you. And I wrote down that basically it sounded like the whole aura of the song kind of gave we're just making music for fun, lighthearted track about relationships and messing with chicks in the most funniest way type of shit. Like it almost kind of came off as if, let's just make something fun today. Let's not like worry too much about, yo, does the sound good or the quality and all that. Like let's just have some fun. Is there any truth to that?
Yeah, like I'm a the song. All right, first of all, huh? We could fuck right now. Let me get my condom. Say, let me get my condom. But yeah, that
Yeah.
whole. All right, first, like that whole entire song we made in 25 minutes. Beat being made, rapped on, like mixed all that shit in like 25 minutes. Like less than a fucking SpongeBob episode. Niggas was we were supposed to be interviewed that day by like one of our friends for like a project they're working on.
Uh-huh.
And in the meantime, when we was just waiting around, I was like, okay, like fuck it, like let's do this shit. He started like making the beat, like just playing around the piano. After that, did the drums. He made like he freestyled like his verse, and then afterwards he asked me if I wanted to rap on it. I was like, okay, cool. And I did my whole entire freestyle in a first try, one take, the whole entire shit. I kind of just rambled on, went from I kind of told a whole entire story with it too. I was like, I started off just like wanting to fuck a girl, and then in the end, like we had a relationship and then we broke up and shit. Like I don't know where the fuck that came from. That's one of my favorite freestyles ever. But yeah, like
Mhm.
niggas just after that we was like, okay, we don't know what we're ever gonna do with this because we made this shit like back in like March, right?
Yeah, it's a lot like that.
Yeah, like niggas, yeah.
Yeah, the whole song is just like bullshit. It's yeah, we just having fun and shit. Cause sometimes fucking rappers be so fucking serious all the time, bro. And it be pissing me the fuck off. It's just like, nigga, how many niggas can you kill in a song? How many drugs can you do? How many drugs can you sell? How many times did you go to jail? It's like, my nigga, can we just talk about safe sex?
No, but like no, but
And
like
I
and I feel like
go ahead,
I feel
let him
like
say something.
some no real shit too, cause like somebody brought this up to me the other day. I feel like Condom is like one of the like greatest highs on the album in a way because it's like there's no two songs on this album that sound alike. Like every single song, there's something on there
Just
for
taking it.
somebody. Now I feel like that's one like the greatest parts like makes like so much people, fuck with even like us as like artists is because like nothing that we ever do feels like one we're fabricating shit, but like on top of that too, we're never doing anything to stay within the box. Like now we're making good shit. We're making shit that we know is entertaining. No matter what, we don't ever like back down to like try to look cool or whatever the fuck. So yeah, that's what we always try to focus on, is just quality content no matter what, and making
You
music.
you literally you literally taking away some of my talking points at this point because I was gonna say like there's just something on here for everybody and not like two tracks sound alike.
Yep.
And if there are two tracks that sound alike, it's only two. You get what I'm saying? And what I wrote down here was that the beat kind of sounds like a light, playful Neptunes type production, but the delivery sound like something Kanye would have done earlier in his career. So I wanted to know, is that an accurate description? If that even was the intention in the first place? I know you said space where you freestyled your shit, but like,
Yeah, yeah,
That was a minute long freestyle. Yeah.
yeah. That's a crazy like deep dive. I didn't even. I don't know. We were just
I
fucking
guess because when
around.
I
We were just having fun, so
Yeah, we were
we
just
didn't like really
yeah,
like even think of like a reference point.
yeah. That shit was just
I heard his voice
I
in
guess
the
because
verse, so I just rapped on it.
I guess because the way like sometimes Kanye would just playfully play with his flows and it would sound kind of like what the song sounded like it's not that serious. So I'm just gonna talk my
yeah,
shit and add a bit of oomph to my lyrics or in certain parts I might accentuate some words to make it
yeah,
catchy, but I'm really just having fun. And
yeah.
that's the kind of vibe I got from the lyrics. And then the production sounded like a little bit of touch of like early Neptune shit, like
Right.
with the main sound. So that's the only reason why I kind of made that correlation. I just wanted to know if that was something that
Yeah. Even if you listen
was
to my verse on that, like some of the words are like cut off and stuff because I just didn't do
yeah.
the punches correctly or anything. It's just
Yeah,
Like
like it really was
I'm
like
trying to remember. You said something about like Lilo and Stitch and then slapping a bitch,
yeah. I don't know.
something like
It
that.
made zero sense. It made
Lilo
zero
and
fucking
Stitch.
sense.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
slap a
I
bitch or some
caught
shit like.
codes.
yeah. It was dumb
There
as
you
fuck.
go. Yeah, like it was like, and that's what I kind of like about this track in particular throughout the whole album. It really is just a fun track that you could. Well, I don't want to say play for anybody, but it's
Ah, yeah,
just like
play,
something.
play.
It's just
Yeah,
lighthearted fun.
yeah, yeah,
It's
Yeah,
nothing to
like you
take
don't have
serious,
to take it
and it's still good. It sounds good.
yeah, yeah.
I think that's the most important thing.
Facts.
And then, oh wait. Hold up. I gotta ask about this because I think Blkchrist, you said this at the end of the track, and I gotta. Are you looking for something?
No, no, you continue. You continue.
I needed. I need to ask this question, bro. You said also ABC 1 2 3 baby fuck my cheeks. Why,
Never
bro?
happened.
Explain that bar, nigga. Yeah,
Never
explain that
happened.
bar.
Why, bro?
Explain that
That
bar,
You
never
nigga.
happened.
said
No, no, I promise.
That
Pull
was
up the
that
lyrics,
was
nigga. I promise it happened.
that was literally Michael
who
Jackson.
Michael Jackson
uh,
never say that bar.
came
Michael
back from the
Jackson said it.
grave?
Michael did not say that bar.
Michael said it. I got a feature.
Yo,
A billion a word.
Yo,
that's crazy.
That's why it's so
He
sick.
came back from the dead to let people know you could just violate his cheeks.
Yeah.
Basically, fucking deflate the air out of the cheeks, I guess. Fuck it.
Hey yo.
I'm
Can't
just
recover
going
from
off
that.
what you said.
You can't recover from that. That was wild. I'd never said
to be
that.
fair, he's referencing your lyrics. Like,
Exactly. I'm saying what
if
you're
this was a Genius
saying.
You
You
know, it's
interview,
said it
funny.
was
if this was
MJ.
a Genius interview, you would have to
I
explain
don't
that
even
lyric.
listen to that song that
Wow,
much.
you
I
don't even
forgot
hear
that.
the
I thought
song.
you. I thought you was just making
You
that up. But
don't
I
even
actually
hear the
do say
song.
that.
No, you
That's
said
so
that.
funny.
Yo, this
I actually said
I
that.
took notes on that specifically to ask because you be
That's
saying some
pretty
crazy
good.
shit sometimes. Like,
That's pretty gay that you circled it on your paper. He's like, I want
well,
him.
you're the one that said it, and you
You're right.
thought
to be fair,
that.
You're right. You're
You
right. You're right.
said, "I'm gonna
You're right.
put this. I'm gonna go ahead. This is going on the song."
Good
Like,
point. Good point.
I'm
Good
just
point.
saying
there
too.
you
To
go.
make
There you
matters
go.
Worse again.
Yeah,
That's a freestyle, so that's really his true feelings on the song right there. I'm just saying
there
that's
you
also
go.
what makes it worse.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just coming out.
Instead of condom, you should just call it pause. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm fucking with you. I'm
put
fucking
a
with you.
pause on that whole track, realistically.
Or
Yeah.
dildo.
All right. All right. And okay, and then the final track on the album, Create. And I'm gonna try to list all the names that are here that were on the track. So yeah, Blkchrist, J Tom,
Yep.
Smooth Santana,
Yeah.
RJ Chase. I think he's
Yep.
Trigger Trey, Spaceboy, and of course AZ Alpha. This is, I'm guessing, the Scenario Triumph track of the album and also the last track. So
Yeah.
I need to know specifically for this one because there's so many people on it. How was this track recorded and was everybody in the studio at once or was it like you record here and then somebody else come?
It was a fucking headache, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, just being an engineer in the best way possible is a fucking headache. Cause there's so many
Jeez.
fucking niggas. Matt, that sounded crazy. There's mad niggas that just live. Some niggas, well, Smooth Santana and Oversight niggas, they live in fucking Queens, so they gotta come all the way to Brooklyn and then do their verse, and niggas be like, oh wait, let's do more takes, blah blah blah, shit like that. I kind of it was we all weren't in the studio together. It kind of just like was like multiple separate sessions. That song has been around for like 2 years, a year maybe.
Yeah, about 2 years almost.
2 years. Just because I love posse cuts, so like I wanted to make one happen, and it took mad fucking long, and I can understand like why some posse cuts take long. Um, and then just taking people's verses off. So I don't want to be unspecific. Taking Malachi and Trey's verse off, and then it's just so much that goes into it. So
Shit, man. So I guess one thing I wanted to ask is why was it important that that be the last track?
because it was long as shit, and I also thought it was like hilarious to put it there because people's attention spans are cooked, and it's like if you really enjoy something, you'll enjoy it, sit there and listen to the whole thing. I also think that it's a myth that our attention spans are bad. I know I just said it, but I think it's I think it's a myth. I think because people like tune into things that they enjoy. I'll watch a whole 20-minute long video of MF Doom just talking about his favorite fucking lyrics in his songs, like, or I'll watch a fucking I watched a 4 hour long documentary on Leonardo da Vinci.
In one shot.
Just one shot. I watched the whole fucking shit. So I'm like, I think it's bullshit for people to be like, oh yeah, attention spans and like content. That shit is bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, they gotta be interested in the first 3 seconds. Like, no,
Yeah,
these
yeah,
people
yeah.
just need context and just make shit that's good. You know what I mean? So
The
yeah,
funny
create
thing,
create is good, and people
yeah,
just the whole thing.
the funny thing you actually going and pointing that out that that whole shit is a myth is that Tyler the Creator also pointed that same shit out. I don't know if you guys watch Rap Radar with fucking B Dot and Elliot, but he said the same exact thing in his interview where I guess he had a song on his album before this one that he just dropped and it was like 9 minutes long or some shit. I know Space, bro. I know you a fan of fucking Tyler,
Yeah,
so
no,
maybe you know what I'm
facts.
talking about.
Yeah, that shit's like 10 minutes long. Yeah.
10 minutes long and he was kind of saying like it shouldn't matter as long as the music is good because I think he said that somebody from Migos, I think it was Offset or somebody said that that was his favorite joint on the album and it's 10 minutes long and that as long as it's good music that it the length really isn't going to matter after a while
Yeah,
because the shit
yeah.
is just so great.
Yeah, that also ties into how people say like how people complain that everybody is like an artist now or a musician or it's so easy to become a musician, but in actuality, like it like it still weeds itself out. You know what I mean? Because people will tune into shit that's good. You know,
Right.
you could consider I could say I'm a giraffe right now, but am I actually eating grass like how an actual giraffe is fucking eating grass? No, you know what I mean. I have the choice to do that, but am I gonna? That was a terrible
Okay.
analogy, but
Dog
that was
Yeah,
yeah,
it
shit.
that
kind
was
of came out of
that was
nowhere. It
terrible.
kind of came
That
out
was
of
pretty
nowhere,
bad. That was
but
pretty bad.
I was willing to give it a chance. I was
That
willing to
was
give it a
that was
chance. I
pretty
was
bad.
like, this guy's a creative genius. Let me see where he's gonna take it.
That was pretty bad. That was
Let
pretty
me.
bad.
I mean, that was kind of pause
That
to
was
see
pretty
where he's
bad.
gonna
Yeah,
take
yeah, yeah.
it.
But I just think that
Yeah,
niggas online
I
be
gotta be a
like
track. Go ahead.
trying like just put hashtags and fucking like try to like it's not like a I don't think art is something that you could sit there and like figure out. You know, it's not like, oh, this is the key to do this. Like when people post on YouTube and shit, I'm going into a rant, but when people post on YouTube
Go ahead.
and they be like, oh, these are 5 secrets to go viral, like
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Those
make some
videos.
shit that's hot and just like if 10 niggas see it, if 50 million niggas see it, niggas saw it. Keep making shit over and over and over again. People want hacks, and that means that you don't love the art. Just make shit
I
that you
wasn't.
fucking want to make. You can
I
tell.
literally was not gonna bring this shit up the whole entire interview, but I remember you saying something like this, similar about another individual. And I say it because this individual has been doing the same thing about telling independent artists how to kind of make it without following the norm. And the
Yeah.
person that I'm talking about is Russ.
Russ. Russ.
Because you said, and this, I mean, this has nothing to do with the album, but I just have to bring it up. You said in one of the tracks, "Fuck Russ too," and
Yeah.
and after that, you're saying like, "Yo, just go and make music. Don't follow
Yeah.
anything." So,
Yeah. I really meant that because people think it's like some formula you have to do to become viral and become like this thing. It's like one a lot of the times you got to play the long game on something. Like if you like to do something, my nigga, then just fucking put each ingredient in that shit to make the whole meal, bro. Like you can't skip steps. You know what I mean?
right,
Like unless you want to make shit that's like McDonald's, like, but
No, yeah, word. Yeah,
it's
like,
either McDonald's shit
yeah.
or you want some like crazy gourmet top 5 5 star French restaurant type shit. You know what I mean? So that was
right,
too.
Nah,
yeah.
yeah. And also I feel yeah, they can fix it. He fix it. Yeah, good shit. But yeah. But like and I feel like that's also like a huge reason why like I fucking love this crew too, is because like we don't do shit for the sake of like, okay, we're gonna like get some kind of get rich quick scheme. We're not like just trying to put something like, oh, this go viral, blah blah. Like no, like we give a genuine fuck about the quality of our music. Like everything that we put out, we don't ever just try to be like, oh, this shit will like for sure blow. Like no, we're like, no, this is good fucking music. Somebody's gonna pick up on it at the end of the day because like no matter what, like you said, like if you putting out good shit, nobody's gonna just like stay away from it no matter what. Like you could hear something over and over again, some shit is fucking trash. Like you're still not gonna want to like tune into it.
Yeah, yeah. Like also, I know we going like on a tangent on this shit, but
No, go
also,
ahead.
like when it was like the first week when this shit came out, and niggas was asking to see like numbers. Like I remember Brad was asking to see the numbers, and like a lot of the time, I just don't allow niggas to see numbers because then it affects the way that you make music. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And like you could just tell like how niggas be like on Instagram, like, oh yeah, this is day 54 of me trying to find or trying to make niggas listen to my music. If you gotta do all that shit, my nigga, just evaluate how you making your tracks, bro. Like one, as an artist, there has to be something in your brain where it's like, I don't give a fuck how many niggas see this shit. I'm gonna just keep fucking like making my shit. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
trying to force somebody to listen to like you look like an ad. You know what I mean on the internet,
Right.
which
The
I
way they
don't
presented
understand
it.
how people do that. And that's no shouts. That's no shout out or shots to anybody that I follow on Instagram. But all of them niggas do
Jeez.
that shit, bro. All of them niggas
Hmm.
do that shit, and it makes my fucking eyes hurt. I don't want to look at my phone anymore.
Shit.
Now it's not even like a focus on it. Nah, cause like
Yeah,
now
give
it's
them
not even a focus on your music neither. Like now it feels like I said, like it feels like a fucking ad. Like you're not even like I don't care about your art anymore. Like now it feels like I'm being forced to listen to this shit. You feel me?
Yeah. In the words of Kendrick, you faking for likes and digital hugs, nigga. Fuck the digital hugs. Hug yourself,
There you
nigga.
go. There you
All right.
go.
Let me
Damn, that was
continue.
a
That was a good rant.
no. Yeah, it was a good rant, but I think it's also a needed one too because I think that a lot of people feel like they need to do that. Some might even argue, well, we are advertising our music, and that's why we do that shit. But to see someone come at it from another angle, from the other side, I think is just as important. Because there's a lot of people out there doing that same exact thing. Like, all right, guys, don't go and put it on Spotify. Do this. Follow us if you want to have your own email, website, and so to see somebody out here saying the exact opposite and actually thriving off of it somewhat because you guys have been around what, since 2018, if I'm correct?
Yeah, kind
Like
of.
actual making music, and
Yeah.
you're still at it, you're still making quality shit,
Yeah.
and you're not
Thank
letting
you.
it
Thank you.
deter you.
Yeah.
And you've been getting higher because like you've gotten commercial opportunities. Like what's the chip commercial that you got?
Put some Takis on it.
Put
Takis
some
on it.
Takis on it.
Put
There
some
you go.
Takis
By the
on it.
way,
Put some
these
Takis on it.
guys, the guys that do that shit, for those that see that commercial and hear that shit and wonder who it is these guys right here. And I think you've also said you guys get play overseas too, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. We actually have a big ass fan base in like the Philippines and like in Europe. Like some places in Europe. Random as shit. Yeah, random as shit.
And again, that's all from doing it the way you're doing it, not doing it the way that these people are saying you have to do it. So I think that's important for people to kind of digest that shit, because
Also,
it's more. Go ahead,
oh,
go
go ahead,
ahead.
go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, there's more than one way to actually become successful, but I think it also depends on what are you doing it for. I think you have to
Yes.
find that out first.
Yes, and people really like you can see who's what they're in it for on social media because they use social media and they don't be social. That don't make
Ooh.
no sense. How you got those bars, my nigga? Like niggas do not be social. Like they expect just random people out of the ether, out of these hashtags to come on their page, get a like, and then that's like their fan. Like this, it's like idolizing a nigga. It's just like, bro, you gotta be social. You gotta be able to like sit there and talk. Like, that's the ego thing. Take your fucking ego, throw that shit out the window when you're in the studio and when you're on this social media. These people are
Mhm.
just people just like you. Like, talk, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, even unless you fucking Michael Jackson or some shit, and niggas can't reach you. You can't be dark and mysterious. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about like
No, but like,
niggas
no,
be
that's a
so,
huge reason why like we doing good too. Like niggas fuck with us as like
as
Give
individuals.
him
people,
mic,
as
pause.
people.
Yeah. Nah, but like
Yeah, get so
Nah, but like that's a huge reason why like I feel like we're like getting to like be where we're at, like at this rate and shit. Cause like no, people fuck with us. Niggas fuck with how he makes his beats. Niggas fuck with like the videos that we put out, the clothes, the whatever the fuck. Shut up, bitch. Anyways, so niggas fuck with like the quality, like shit that like we really like filming, like actually putting out. It's not just like a linear thing with it. Like no, it's everything together.
Word.
definitely. My shit just went.
Wait, so wait,
All
wait,
right,
so wait,
so
so we can't go to the Philippines and perform? Now you got niggas got me hyped, like.
there you go. There you go. So you learn something new every day.
Nigga, I got a
Yeah,
passport, nigga.
get some
Ah
passport,
man.
man. All right, so I mean, I guess that was volume two. So I guess I got two. How much time do we have? Because
Wait,
then
I have a
maybe
question
afterwards we
for
could just.
you. I have a question for you.
Ah, damn, you got a question for me? I said two more questions, but you know what? I fuck
Just
with you.
one
Go
more.
ahead.
Just one
Go
more.
ahead. Go ahead. Go
How
ahead. Go
long
ahead. Go
how
ahead.
long did it take you to gather all this
Nah, yeah,
information?
well, you're doing it. Embarrassing. You grab the mic.
You
I'm
want
I'm
dead ass? Dead
I'm
ass?
serious. I'm so serious.
Nah, yeah,
Dead
I'm
yeah.
very
ass?
No,
curious.
like you're doing a
You're doing a great fucking job interviewing. No,
Yo,
real shit. We done a couple interviews before. You're a great fucking interviewer, dog. Real shit.
You're doing your thing, brother.
Those last interviews suck dick.
All right.
damn. All right. Well, for the
like
people
no, like
that
we
last
appreciate the
interview
fuck
them,
out
if
of
you're
you, dog.
watching
Real
this and
shit.
you're hearing this, I'm sorry.
Nah,
I don't know if I even
yeah.
should have said some shit like that. But to answer your question, I'm gonna just be 100% authentically honest. I was supposed to come do this at 3 I exercised at 11 and I went to go eat something. So really like an hour and 30 minutes.
Ooh.
Fuck it, work.
So you
I was
know
just
where to
saying,
look.
nah,
You
just stay
eating,
up,
you eating,
just
you doing
stay,
your
boy.
Yeah.
thing.
Just stay,
You
boy.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
Stepping up.
I did, but that's also like certain parts of the shit that I was talking about, like the Q-Tip and Quincy Jones thing. I read that a while ago, and that shit because I don't even feel comfortable saying this shit. Like I don't like to say I'm an artist myself because I've never really put something out like that for me to be out there bragging and shit like that. But I do beats and I rap sometimes. I just
You
haven't
got
done
some
it.
good
But I
beats.
also take coming from you, thank you. But like, I always implement those things in my head because I'm like, wow, okay, so I wasn't the only person thinking like that. And when I hear you guys and your music, that's why I kind of get jealous. I'm like, oh, they're doing what I want to do, but they're actually doing it. And it's like, oh, I need to know if they're getting some of the shit from the places that I got it. So things like that I've been had in my brain. But as far as like the lyrics and my thoughts on the songs and everything, like that was literally within the hour because the album was like at least what 30 minutes
Yeah,
maybe.
About 30, 31
30
minutes.
minutes. Yeah,
And then while listening, taking notes, so you figure the whole process at least 40, 50 minutes, like an hour. And
yeah,
then you got to muster up the courage to do this shit. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
My
to answer your
our
question, yeah.
main our main thing is just like not giving a fuck. You know,
Yeah.
I idolize like punk rock bands, like a lot of those niggas that was in London, and they would just fucking jump in that crowd and go fucking crazy, and like they just did not give. Like I want to be like hip hop punk, you know, like hip punk. That shit don't sound as cool as hip hop.
Would you say
I'm trying to
Beastie
say
Boys was that?
BC Boys a little bit, BC Boys a
Because
little bit,
people like to say that they started off as a punk group and then they became hip hop.
and then became hip hop. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I just want to take like the grittiness back into hip hop. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
yeah.
And yo, real shit too. This is the reason why, like, yo, this
Mhm.
nigga right here, one of my favorites. Yo, this nigga right here, yo, one of my favorites performers of all fucking time, son. And I mean that like dead ass. Like our whole entire group, like I feel like that really is like our biggest thing. Like none of us give a fuck, but this nigga especially right here, like it makes you feel a lot more. Oh yeah, we're hold on. But it makes niggas feel a lot more comfortable to be like I don't give a fuck about like like jumping around into the crowd and also shaking niggas. If you see this nigga jump around in his fucking underwear, like you feel a lot more comfortable to like not give a fuck.
Bro, I was actually at a show. I was actually at a show and I see you guys do that shit. And Spaceboy, you need to take some credit too, because you be the first person hopping in the crowd sometimes before
Nah,
he
OD,
does.
OD.
You just be I call them the bunny hops. I don't know if you've seen it. I dubbed them the bunny hops because you hopping like a bunny in the crowd. I still remember you fucking got Blkchrist, you specifically. I still remember they had to kick you off because you stood on top of the
Nah, he
piano.
was wildin'. He was
And then
wildin'.
immediately afterwards, you got off like it was nothing and went to take a shit right afterwards.
I didn't even know.
Nah, I
Jesus.
swear. Nah, we did not know. We did not know at
until
all.
after the footage came out. Real shit, we did not fucking know.
We was too
Man,
into
when it
that. We was
was
Like
too
we were
into it.
so in the mode, we did not see that show until afterwards. We were
yeah,
confused as
yeah.
fuck. We thought the show was just over. We didn't know we got kicked off.
Nigga teleported.
Yeah, I heard that shit. Like,
Almost.
all right, guys, you gotta go. Stop, dude.
Like what
We were so in the mode, I did not even hear that when it
What's
happened.
fucking sick is that venue don't even exist anymore, and we was like the last act.
What?
Fucking
Are you
venue.
serious?
Yeah, real shit. No bullshit.
Dead ass?
That's how true it is.
That's how fucking true it is.
Nah,
Nigga,
that's
turn out
crazy.
fucking
That's
house,
fire
nigga.
as fuck.
Yeah.
All right,
Damn.
fuck, we got 7 minutes. All right, all right, all right.
Dead
All
ass?
right, cool. All right, cool. So let's get just two last questions. So I want to say, are you guys happy with the reception you've been seeing from the album, if you've
Nah,
seen
that's a
it?
No,
fact.
no, I'm kidding.
What?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, that shit's been
Uh,
awesome. Fuck yeah.
all right, cool. And then the other question is, why should people go out their way to listen to this album amongst all the other hot albums out there? I mean, Kendrick just dropped and
Cause
Doechii just. Okay, go ahead.
you can continue.
I was gonna list artists out
Oh no,
there,
yeah,
but you know.
name all of them. Name all of them.
Name them? Oh, I was gonna say Kendrick just dropped a lot of TDE, which is gonna be a follow-up question because it's not part of the interview, but just on some hip hop shit, just talking.
Mm.
But like, yeah, like fucking Kendrick, Doechii, Tyler, Absol. I think who Mac Miller just dropped the album from the grave
Nah,
this
that's
week.
crazy. They should stop doing
Yeah,
that.
I think.
No, yeah, this shit. That
They
shit
should
broke my
stop doing
heart.
that.
I personally think they should listen to it because it's better than all those albums you just named and all those
I
niggas
knew you
you
were
just
gonna say
named.
something like that. I
So
knew you were gonna
I
say
think
something like that.
I truly think that's why you should
The
listen
shit is
to it.
tough. The shit is tough, bro.
And that's not even just like us like trying to like be overhyped about shit. Like, no, this is quality fucking work. Yeah.
Like I'm honestly surprised of half the songs that I was hearing on that album. Like, yeah, I'm on it, but I'm like a fan too. I'll be listening to everybody like, whoa, he just said that. Like, I'm telling you, my guys is talented. It's
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Fuck, man. And all right, so I guess that's it, but I just want to talk on some hip
You're
hop shit.
embarrassing.
One of the things that's been going on as of recently, I don't even know if you guys are like paying attention to it too much. So just off the top of the year, and this kind of goes into what I want to say as to why I feel like you guys should be noticed more. So at the top of the year, last year the West Coast had an amazing year. Kendrick beat Drake and therefore uplifted and galvanized and united the West, and so many TDE artists have been dropping. But one of your fellow Brooklynites, Joey Badass, right off June 1st, dropped the rulers back, took some sublims at the West, and then since then a lot of people have been coming at him. And the one criticism I hear is that people always say, well, the East doesn't really have that many people out there that are known and talented like that to kind of help him out in a situation like this. And just disregarding from the beef, that's why when I go in my head, I'm like, even like fuck the beef, but like Brokeland is right there in Brooklyn. Brokeland is right there, but unfortunately, because of the independence and the way the music business work, it's like they don't want to kind of give that music a shot because you guys are out there. You have commercials, you have fans overseas, but it almost seems like the way the music business is structured, it's like you guys have to go like a few steps to like even just be looked at in that light, even though I feel like your music can compete. And I just wanted to say that personally as a statement, just straight up, no glaze. That sounds
Thank
like a
you.
hashtag.
I agree with all that. I just think that fuck, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, you
I
go
would say something. Nah, the East is tough. Like we comp, like it's just a Western. Come on, bro.
You
Like,
come?
we comp, bro. You feel me?
I didn't catch that.
We
That's
comp.
crazy.
We comp.
Like a competition.
But in regard,
Oh, competition. I thought you said we come.
No, it's
Oh,
like competition. Yeah, that's what.
Come on,
yo.
nah, but Joey badass. I fuck with him, but he's tripping. I don't even know why he would do that. Trying to
Yeah, that
fucking
nigga,
poke the
I was
giant.
gonna
He's tripping.
ask. I was gonna ask, like, how do you guys feel about that? Like,
I like that.
Nah, I like it,
I
but
like the
he.
competition side of it.
If Kendrick decide to do something, like we don't want Joey to die. You feel me? Like, there's no reason to do that shit.
Yeah.
I fuck with
yeah,
him.
because
What's up?
he's getting hit up by a lot of people. So from the West, I don't know if you guys pay attention to that, but
Yeah.
yeah,
And
man.
to the comment about like us not just being mainstream yet and like the which is
Do
like
you even want that?
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I want to
Okay,
be
I'm just saying because
yeah,
some
hell
people.
yeah. I don't want to be broke no more.
No,
Yo, also artists on Instagram and shit, they be like, oh no, we should just stay underground because we for the people. Fuck that,
Fuck
nigga.
that.
I want
Say it.
money.
Yo,
Say
I
it.
want money
like you
and
don't-
power, nigga.
Yo,
Fuck what the fuck?
Shit, man.
I feel like you
Fuck this
don't-
underground shit, nigga. I don't want to be underground.
Yeah.
I love my underground niggas though, but fuck that. I don't want to be underground forever.
Well, I
But
will
it's
say
fine, though.
that
I think people will. I think people will become privy to it eventually. You know what I mean?
I know we got a little bit of time left, but I am part of this Discord and I do art for this YouTube channel, Hip Hop Talks, where they kind of do a podcast every week about hip hop. And, I brought up your names, and there's actually a guy in that Discord that actually knows of you guys.
Oh,
So
that's
you're
sick as
making
fuck.
some progress. And I think he's from the West Coast too,
Oh, sick.
funny enough.
Sick.
But after talking about this album, I gotta ask, like, what's next? Honestly, like Spaceboy, I know you had like you had pictures that look like they could have been album covers, like with the mask and everything. Like, are you guys gonna individually start dropping projects following this? Like, what's next for the whole Brokeland crew?
1000%. Quality art takes a minute, but still, it's like at the end of the day, it's like, all right, no matter what happens, whatever happens, just focus on making good shit, and yeah, we'll just see where it takes us.
Yeah.
This nigga is dropping an album. I don't give a fuck. I don't
Who?
give a fuck. This nigga's dropping an album. This
Who,
nigga dropping.
Donnie?
Everybody's dropping a fucking album at some point. I don't give
That's what I want to hear.
Do
That's
not
what
listen
I
to
want to
this nigga.
hear.
I'm not dropping shit. Do not expect anything.
This nigga dropping an
I'm
album.
gonna
That's
try.
the-
I'm
this
gonna
nigga
try
like-
to. I'm gonna try to, but I want to make my own beats though. Like I at least want to understand it better. You feel me? I don't need to
Absolutely.
just rely on this nigga for beats the whole year. You feel
For
me?
real, don't stay boxed in. You know what I mean? Because that limits you. So that's good to hear, man.
Word.
I think that's literally it, man. I want to say thank you guys once again for even choosing me to do some shit like this. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna be nervous as fuck. I've never done no shit like this ever
You
in
did
my
really
life,
good.
and
You did really fucking good, bro. You did really fucking good.
yeah, I had to like get into my sway bag, my sway fucking Bobito bag or some shit.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? I had to do the homework and really just, man, that's crazy, man.
Bag. Now you got the beanie. Now all you need is like dreads. All you need is dreads, and then you really be sway.
Oh, be like, hey everybody, I'm Sway, and we with the Brokeland crew. You know what I'm saying? Talk about. Nah, I'm not gonna do all that shit, bro. Because then I have to put on the beat like, all right, DJ Wonder, I can't let y'all go without putting the beat. I can't do that here.
Okay, that's a great so impressive. Okay.
They're gonna be on Sway one day. Y'all gonna be on Sway.
I
Don't
hope.
worry, it's gonna happen. They're gonna tell you to rap on. They're gonna tell you to rap on the spot. How much time do we got?
Less than a minute.
Oh, you know what? You think I'm not gonna ask you how to spit a 16. Fuck that.
Oh, I'm terrible at rapping. So
I would have done it if we had more time.
Yeah, that's cool. But man, once again, thank you guys, man. And you guys, like, bro, like your music, all your music, man. It's just like, because I jog and I hear this shit, and I'm speechless. I can't even put in the words how great that shit is, man. It's very inspiring. It makes me want to, get better at my shit. It kind of makes me angry, like I'm not better already. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. All right, thank
yeah,
you, bro.
man. Yeah, for real, man.
Thanks.
Stay safe, bro.
Peace
Stay fucking
and
safe.
love, man.
Brokeland value.
Yes. Brooklyn, yes, absolutely.